Alright guys, welcome back to the Linux Minute channel. This is another January paper. We're looking at question 1. Alright, so it says using a calculator or otherwise calculate the exact value of bracket 3 minus 3.6 plus the square root of 51.84. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to actually use the calculator, but I'm going to explain each step as we go along. All right, so you guys ensure that you also do it as you go along. Make sure you do the calculation for yourself. All right, so the first thing that we want to do, we want to actually do what's inside the bracket. And then we also want to do what inside the square root first. So it's like a double whammy. All right. So we do what's inside the bracket. However, we do what's inside the square root. So we're going to find the square root of 51.84. That is, try it for yourselves, guys. It's 7.2. I think I'm using the wrong color. And now we're going to add 3.6. And then we divide by 3.75. So let me just change this to black. Black is powerful. Hit the like button, guys, if you have not done so. If you're not a subscriber, please ensure that you subscribe right now so you can get when we go live. All right. So we're gonna add 3.6 and 7.2, and that should be 9.8. So now we're gonna divide 9.8, and again, guys, I'm gonna use the calculator because you are allowed. You want to be efficient in your exam as much as possible. All right, so let me just put that in my calculator. So it's 9.8 divided by 3.75. Again, guys, you are encouraged to try the questions before me. Don't just look at the solution, but try to do them first. And that's work out too. And they did say the exact value. No, man, this are 10. 3 and 7 are 10. Well, guys, may I lose it. 2168, but this was 10. So it's 10.8, not 9.8. All right, let me just do that now. It's 10.8 divided by 3.75, which work out 2.88. So that will be our answer, 2.88. All right, let's go down to the part B. All right, so that was worth 2 marks. So it says the diagram below, not drawn to scale, shows 2 jars of peanut butter of the same brand. All right, so it says which of the jars above is the better buy. All right, so it's a customer. So a better buy for the customer would be to pay less and you get more, right? That's always the better buy for a customer. So what we're gonna do, this holds 150 grams. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna divide by this money and see how much $1 costs per gram. And that will give us an idea of what we need to know. I mean, one, oh, may I lose it, may I lose it, may I lose it. I was looking at the 2. All right. So it will be 2.14. Again, guys, you're gonna use a calculator, punch a T in, tell me what you get. All right. All right, so let's go. So it's 150 divided by 2.14. See what the calculator give me. Check it for yourselves just to ensure that you get the same thing. Well, these calculator can be sometimes. So it's 150 divided by 2.14. All right, so that's 70. So for every dollar, you're gonna get 70 grams. So let's see the next one. 70.1 to be exact. All right. So that's gram. Let's see how many gram we get per dollar here. So it's 400 divided by $6. All right. Well, $6.50. So let's see how many we get for that one. So it's 400. What you guys got? 400 divided by 6.5, which works out to $61. All right, so A would be the better buy. So it's 61. So if per dollar you're gonna get 61 gram, call it 62 gram. And I round it up. So this is way better to get 70 gram per dollar versus to get that. All right, so the better buy would be A. And it says show working to support it. Well, we actually did the working part of it first. So let us proceed. All right, what did you guys get? Hit the like button if you're just joining. All right, on to C. It says Thomas invested $1,498 at 6% simple interest per annum. Calculate one, the interest in dollars earned after 6 months. All right. So simple interest is equal to principal, that's the amount borrowed, times the time, times the rate. All right, so he gave us this is the principal, he gave us the rate, and the time is actually 6 months. All right, so let's go. So the simple interest would be $1,498 multiplied by 6. All right, just for the months now, guys, it's only 6 months. Now the years, the time was expressed in years. We're gonna convert this 6 months to years or a year. So this don't reach a year, right? So that will be 6 over 12, which will equal to 0.5. So we're gonna just multiply this. I think this is one of the catch to it for this one. All right, I'm gonna punch all of this in my calculator because we don't have no time for waste. I might give you guys the big figure. Let's go. So it would be, let's go. 1,000, I'm gonna multiply it up. 1,498 times 6 times 0.5, which works out to 4,000. So that this is the top, 4,494. Divide by 100. So now it will do 1, 2. So that's $44. So the simple interest would be $44.95. And they did ask us for the simple interest. All right, so let's go down. And that is worth 2 marks. Let's move on to 2. He said the total amount of money in his account after 3 years. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna assume, so the simple interest, we're gonna assume that it's the same rate and everything, the same money, all right? So what's the figure again? This time it's gonna be 3 years. So 1,498. Let me just check. See if it's a correct figure. 1,498 at 6%. So we're going to say 6%. This time is going to be 3 years. So we're going to calculate the simple interest first, and then we add it to the original investment. Remember now, money, make. What's happening here? Sure. All right, let's work out this and see how much it gives us. All right, so it will be 1,498 times 18, which work out 26,964. Then we divide by 100, right? So that gives us 269.6. So this is the interest. And now we're going to add the original total to it, which was 1,498. So this will be the amount in his account. 6, 9 and 8, 17, 7 carry 1. 9 and 1, 10, and that's 16, 6 carry 1, 7. So yeah, after 3 years, this is the figure you would have in account. All right, this one, so now, how long will it be before the investment earn $4,449? So these are the simple interest. So we're gonna see how long. So it's gonna be the number of years it take. So let's go. So simple interest, P times T times R over 100. We have to go do some formal transposition. Let's go. So what we do now, we get this figure already. So we're gonna put 449.4. We know that the principal was 1,498. So we are up with that same way. We don't know the time, so we just put T to represent the time, and then no. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. All right, so that, and then it's 6%. So now we're going to transpose. So what's being divided? So it's gonna be 449.40 times 100, because this is being divided. So we're gonna multiply here 100, and then we divide by this. So we're gonna divide by 1,498 times 6, and then that will give us how long it will take to earn that amount. All right. So let's work out that now and see how long. So this is just gonna move the decimal point to place. So we know this already, right? We're gonna say we'll multiply by 100, 1, 2. So that will give us 4,494.0. Right? And then now we're gonna say 1,496. Let's go. 1,498 times 6, which gives us 8. Something right there. It's a 44,000. So this works out to 8,988. All right, so now we're gonna divide, and that will be our answer. So we're gonna divide, let's go. I'm checking my calculator. 44940 divided by 8988. So it takes 5 years, exactly 5 years, to yield that amount. All right. Please ensure that you punch it in your calculator too, guys. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Let's go. All right, guys. So let's look at number 2. It's a solve for x where x is a real number. All right. So we're gonna solve the inequality. So let's go. All right. So we're gonna group the like terms. So it's gonna be. All right, tell you what, we're gonna keep the 5x on this side and carry over the x. So let's just do that. So 8 minus x. It's much easier. And students love to work with positive numbers. So let's do that. So this is minus x. So we're gonna have plus x. It's gonna be 5x plus x. And we have 8. This would be minus 2 because we're gonna take the inverse. So we're left with 6 is less than or equal to 6x. So that means I'm gonna do that. So it's supposed to be 0. So we come so tired. Supposed to divide by 6, guys, because we are solving x. If we should turn around this, it's actually saying x greater than or equal to 1. All right, well, I'll show you guys because some people still not will get it. So we are care over this. So just so you guys say, it will be negative x minus 5x. And then it will be 2 minus 8. When I did both ways, persons who now go really get it. All right, so we are divided by minus 6. So when you divide, we change the sign. So it's going to be greater than or equal to 1. So on the number line, we go identify 1 there, and all the values greater than 1 would be the solution. So going that way would be the solution. All of these values. So then that is worth 1 mark. Let's move on to the expansion. It says expand and simplify. So we're going to expand by multiplying first and then simplify. So 2 times x, 2x times x, that would be 2x squared. 2x times positive, so that's positive 10x. Minus 3 times, that will give us minus 3x. Minus 3 times 4 will give us positive 12. All right, so these are the only like terms, so it will be 2x squared. 10x minus that will give us 7x. So we're simplifying now. And then that's positive 12. And that would be our answer. All right. All right, so we'll move on to C. Let us simplify 3x squared times 4x cubed divided by 2x. So let's work the top first. So 3 times 4, that's 12. When you are multiplying, And the base is the same, we add the power. So we're gonna add the 2 plus the 3, then we divide by 2x. So let's simplify the top first. So it would be 12x to the 5th. I'll divide by 2x. So 2 into 12, that will go 6 times. And when we are dividing and the powers, we subtract. So that's 4. So it will be 6x to the 4th. And so we have a 2 marks right beside it here. So it's worth 2 marks. Let's move on. It says write as a single fraction in its lowest terms. So let's find the LCM of 2 and 5, which is 10. 2 into 10 goes 5 times. So we're going to multiply both terms by 5. 5 times x, that's 5x. 5 times 1, that's 5. And we'll do the same thing. All right, but this time 5 into 10, which is this 5 into this 10 goes 2 times. 2 times 5, which is 10. 2 times x, which is minus 2x. So we're gonna group them by like terms. So we're gonna put all the x terms together. So it will be 5x along with the sign minus 2x, and then you have plus 5 plus 10, and that all over 10. So now we group them, we can simplify. So it would be 3x plus 15 over 10. And that would be our answer. And that's another 2 marks. All right, let's move on to the final one. And this is where 2 marks, and it says factorize completely. All right. 2 ways we can do this, guys. I'm gonna do it both ways. All right. So we can use a perfect square. So we find the square root of both of these. So if it, what number you multiply 4x, what number you multiply by itself to give you 4x, that would be 2x. What number you multiply by itself give you 4, and that is with 2. So this is one a positive and one a negative. That's one way to look at it. And next way you could look at it is, let me just show you guys. So you factor out the 4 because 4 is common to both. So I'm gonna leave 4 into that, leave x squared minus 1. Then now you factor, this is a difference of 2 squares. So if we get 4, factorize this, which is x plus 1 and x minus 1. Both of these are acceptable by CSEC. Both of these are correct. So guys, you would have obtained your 12 marks. This is the next minute. I'm out, no doubt. Thank you guys for watching. So let us go. This is my number for those who want to be a part of my class. Marathon coming up, everything coming up. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.